Pampanga at 7-2, and then that is followed by Santa Rosa and Pangasinan, and then Manila looking to increase their standing this afternoon. So those are our Group A standings. Then go to Group B. Let's take a look. Taguig is number 1 at 10 wins. And only 1 loss, and then followed by Zambales, Nueva Ecija, Quezon City, and Cavite. So Quezon City and Manila identical standings. They both want to get an increase in their place today. But first, let's talk about Manila MLB, the team on your screens right now, and their recent game. That was another lopsided loss, 139-94, handed by the Taguig City General. They need to improve on their blaze threes and their bench points, especially their points in the paint as well. So if they could improve on all of those, they have a good chance of bouncing back and getting the win. Today, but they go up against the enforcers of Quezon City. They have been playing well, Kapampangan, and the assist as well. So both teams, Quezon City and Manila, needing to improve on their bench points if they want to pull off a crucial victory in today's
City Enforcers to render the Manila hymn, the Manila MLB. There you have the Manila MLB. NBL fans, you may now be seated. Both teams to the center court for the traditional sportsmanship handshake.
Game at hand, Manila and Quezon City, our first game of our Friday.
Let's get it started, mga ka-NBL. Here's the starting unit for Quezon City Enforcers. Starting at guard number 5 from Novaliches, Angelo Cañete. Center number 6 from Libis, Julius Flores. Forward number 11 from Novaliches, Bill Digno. Power forward number 16 from Duyan Duyan, Rainier Kinga. Point guard number 19 from Quirino, VJ Santos. The head coach is Julius Manalo. First assistant coach, Paul Aquilino. Now for Manila MLB. From Tondo at forward number 6, Jan Davidson. Playing center number 12 from Balutundo, Juanito Lebron. Guard number 6 from Tondo, Mark Yu. Forward number 26 from Santa Cruz, Rob Chua. Starting at guard number 85 from Masangkay, the playing coach, Harms Wee. First assistant coach.
Starting lineups for both teams. For Manila, it is Yu, Chua, Hui, Davidson, and Lebron. And for Quezon City, it is Santos, Cañete, Digno, Flores, and Cuinga. So both teams at 2-8 in our team standings. This game would make a huge difference for either one. So a lot on the line to start things off here in our NBL President's Cup. It is the continuation of our 2025 season as we open up our Friday triple header, Quezon City and Manila, to start things off here inside the Subic Bay Gymnasium. Nico Aaron, your anchorman for all 3 games this afternoon, and this is expected to be a highly contested match between both of these teams looking to improve their standings. Quezon City wins the opening tip. They get the steal here. Cañete, he opens things up with a Blaze 3. Good way to start. Blaze 3 for Quezon City. And there's one thing about Quezon City is they like to play fast. Actually, both of these teams similar playing styles. They like to push the pace every chance they get. As Chua will try first. Chance for a 2-for-1 for QC. Santos almost. And he will go to the line 4-2. So both of these teams here, they want to start to get in the middle of the pack. We saw the team standings earlier. And for those of you just joining us, currently Manila is at 2-8 in Group A. Quezon City is 2-8 as well in Group B, as we have an early timeout from Quezon City. We have a coach's challenge rather on the floor right now. So we got an early challenge. You know, these challenges are very important. We've seen it, how crucial these calls could be for both teams. And down the stretch, these calls could actually pay off. You know, it's good to see early, literally the first minute of the game, you could see the challenges already being used. It just shows how much every point is valued here. So Manila MLB is currently 2-8 in Group A. If they win this, they have the chance to potentially tie themselves with the Pangasinan Asinderos. And that's what they want to do here. Slowly but surely increase in their standings. And then we have Quezon City also at 2-8 in Group B. So both teams really a lot to play for here this afternoon. As the coaches challenge here, they are contesting the foul on the floor just seconds ago off that drive from Quezon City. Of course, you are watching us on the Alio Channel 23 on cable TV, and of course on the pusup.com, and of course on our NBL Pilipinas live stream platforms on YouTube and Facebook.
As reviewed from the replay center, the challenge made by Manila was successful. No foul on Juanito Lebron.
Head coach challenge successful. Good job there by playing coach Harmon Hui. No foul called on LeBron. So successful challenge by the MLB. Saves them a foul there. Good job using that challenge. It paid off. Ball will stay with Quezon City though, as they have last possession. So instead of free throws, they will have to inbound. So good challenge. Very crucial one. You know, challenges like these, we've seen it play out down the stretch for both teams. Many crucial games, these could all pay off. As Quezon City, of course, head coach Julius Manalo looking to lead his pack to another victory here. They want to get back in the win column. So far, they opened things up with that Blaze 3 earlier. 10 on the shot clock for QC. Davidson with the rebound. Same starting unit for Manila MLB. This is the usual 5. It's been working for them. Yu is manning the point. Swings it to Chua. 7 to work with. They give it to Harm. Long 3. Oh, cash. Money. Harmon Hui. What a way to start. We had a Blaze 3 from QC. And we got a long ranger from Harmon of Manila. Quickly answered though by Quezon City. Yu. Stop and pop, no good. Davidson kicks it out. Harmon Hui. He'll try another one. Heat check. Not that time. Oh, 3 straight offensive rebounds for Manila. And Davidson says, allow me to pick up the pieces. Oh, quick answer though. Another Blaze 3, this time by Flores. So 2 Blaze 3s already for Quezon City. What a start to this ball game. Quick answers from both squads. Oh, Davidson is limping. It's not seen on the screens right now. He's back in the half court. As Juanito Lebron gets himself on the board. 7-8 is our score, back and forth. They swing it out. Santos. Wing jumper, that's good. For Cañete. He has 4 points now. Too strong of a pass. We have early substitutions. Take a look at this sequence. Juanito Lebron with that mid-range J. Then the quick answer right here from Cañete. So this just speaks about the pace. I mentioned earlier, both of these teams, they like to play fast. Every chance they get, they're going to push. And we've seen that in the first couple of plays. And we got a three-pointer from Exclamador, his first 3 points of the ball game. Quezon City's first three-pointer. Lead is back to 5. Lebron finds Harmon. That's blocked. And Quezon City has a free lane. The enforcer. That is a third straight Blaze 3. Third straight Blaze 3 for the Enforcers. And this is now their biggest lead of the game at 9 points. Harmon Huy, another one. Good rebound though. Picked up by Rob Chua. You know, Rob Chua has been one of these scrappy players for Manila. He likes to do the dirty work. Get those offensive rebounds. Get those buckets in. But so does this guy. Flores, another point. Back and forth we go. Both teams playing at a high, fast-paced basketball. Yu kicks it out to Chua. That is cash. Back-to-back points for Rob Chua. And he gets the steal. A little too fast on that one. And, you know, we are here right now inside the Subic Bay Gymnasium. Subic is actually one of the well-developed areas here in the Philippines. It's, you know, it's a Freeport zone. A lot of famous yacht clubs in this area as well. So it's also one of the potential tourist spots of our country. It's a beautiful place here in Subic, so you should all check it out. A lot of brand new developments in this rising city. And Quezon City is up by 9. Exclamador, no good. Chua doing the dirty work. But that goes back to Quezon City. And Digno scores his 4th point as Quezon City has a double-digit lead. Let's take a look at this one. Good rebound by Rob Chua, but no one to pass it to there. Digno gets it back, and he hits that mid-range J. It is Quezon City up by 11. Alright. We bring you the WNBL Rising Stars 18 under and 25 under local qualifying leg. Now open for local organizers. So for interested parties, please message the number on your screens or the NBL FB page. Liga ng Atletang Pilipina. And of course, the NBL Youth local qualifying leg now open for local organizers this 2026. So that is also coming your way. We have over 100 teams joining the NBL Youth, so that is exciting stuff to look forward to as we bring you back to live action. Manila and Quezon City here in the opening period of our first game in our Friday triple header as we bring you a lot of hoops here in Subic. My name is Nico Aaron, your anchorman for all games today, and good afternoon to everyone watching on all of our live stream platforms on the NBL Pilipinas, and of course on Aliu Channel 23 and pusup.com. It is the continuation of our President's Cup here in the NBL. Quezon City still with a double-digit lead. They're off to a hot start. 3 blaze threes already for them, so that was big. Escamador, free throw line J, in and out. Fast break opportunity. Del Carmen all the way. Blaze 3 for Manila. They cut it down to 8. So it's still an 8-point ball game in the first quarter. Both teams really making use of the fast break. Exclamador swings it. Samson in and out. Good rebound by the big. Cruz gets another board. Yu loses it. Oh, almost a travel, but he gets it to go. Blaze 3 for Quezon City. If I'm not mistaken, that is their 5th. Oh, quick answer from Paraiso. This is what we talked about earlier. Both teams loving to play at such a fast pace. Good stop by Manila. Oh, but stolen by Cruz. Way to not give up on the play by Justin Cruz. This is now Quezon City's largest lead of the game at 12. So QC starting really strong here, really pushing the pace. Manila also with the answers, but they have to just limit their turnovers as they start this one. As we have fresh legs coming in for Manila. Gatchalian, the big, is in for the first time. 17 to shoot for Manila. Ball is in the hands of Yu. Swings it to Del Carmen. They go to Gatchalian in the post. Oh, the big man going to work. Gatchalian immediately makes his mark. Yu wants to push. Oh, good move. Mark Yu brings this to back within single digits. Manila, they just need to get stops. This is what we saw in the pregame. I showed this earlier. Both of these teams love to run, but it's about who could get stops and convert right on cue. As I say that, Manila just does that. 4-0 run for Manila MLB and Mark Yu. The left-hand layup. And then the fast break opportunity. Back-to-back buckets. Lead is back to 5. So back to live action here in your NBL President's Cup season 2025 here inside the beautiful Subic Bay Gymnasium. As you're also watching us on Alio Channel 23, pusupi.com, and all of the live stream platforms of NBL Pilipinas. My name is Nico Aaron, your anchorman for all 3 games here in our Friday triple header, as we bring you our first game of our hoops here in Subic. It is Manila and Quezon City. Back and forth affair. As Exclamador scores off the timeout. And there was a correction earlier as we resumed action by our table officials. The recent point from Mark Yu of Manila was called for a blaze 3. So from 24 points becomes 25 for Manila. Good start for both teams. Go, mid-range J. You with the rebound. Manila, back-to-back points. Blaze 3 for Manila. That is Alain Pernito. His first points of the game. What a quick answer by Exclamador. Santos is fouled. Well, that's Cruz rather. And he will go to the line for 2. Mark Yu still yet to sub out from this game. Take a look at that one. Exclamador with the J. And then it is Mark Yu with the foul. He subs out. So Cruz will be rewarded with his first 2 trips at the line for 2. Justin Cruz. And one thing about this big man, I've covered him for multiple games now. He's undersized for his position, but he is very hardworking. Talking about Quezon City's number 27, Justin Cruz, one of the hardworking bigs for the QC Enforcers, as Exclamador says goodbye. Another Blaze 3 for Quezon City. Lead is back to double digits. 38-28 is our score. Back to live action here in the NBL President's Cup season 2025, as Manila has trimmed down that lead, but Quezon City slowly getting it back to within 10. 38-28 is our score, as we are in the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Quick answer by Manila. Both of these teams playing at such a fast pace. It is our first game of our Friday triple header, as we are in the 2-minute mark. Go, basket counts. And 1 for Ralph Go, one of their steady big men for the QC Enforcers. Take a look at this. Good feed. And then Ralph Go taking advantage of the mismatch. He counts that and 1. Ralph Go's first trip at the line. It's been one of the main bigs for Quezon City. This is a chance for the bonus to bring QC back to within 11. And he converts. So look at this. Quezon City back to their full court man-to-man press. When you have a full court press, you want to force the other team to commit early turnovers, and that is what Quezon City is doing right now. Just like that, right on cue. As I say it, they force a turnover. And that is the result of a full court press when you do it correctly. So good job by Quezon City there. They have 14 on the clock. Quick attempt, no good for Javier. Go with the rebound. 10 to work with. Oh, good defense by Manila. Quickly getting that back. Del Carmen says goodbye. Another Blaze 3 for Manila. Another steal. Rob Chua. Oh, he is fouled. And this is a perfect definition of how similar the styles of both of these teams are. Del Carmen with the steal. Then Rob Chua on the other end. He will shoot two. In and out on the first. Quezon City and Manila, identical standings. Rob Chua hits the second. He goes 1 for 2 at the line. Game is within 6. Still anyone's ball game here. Samson swings it. Final 59 seconds here in the opening period. No good for Javier. Chance for a 2-for-1 for Manila. Rob Chua inside. Oh, the big man will challenge. Sonsona just loses that one. Chua will take it all the way. Helter-skelter basketball. Oh, Sonsona is called with a little extra motion there. So good rebound by Sonsona, but double team in there. Yep. The elbow too much. As Harmon Hui is back in the game. He already had a 3 earlier from half court. So he wants to keep his rhythm going. Talking about the playing coach for Manila MLB, Harmon Hui. Had a 3-pointer earlier in this period. He is inbounding the ball. 10 to shoot. Del Carmen, no good. Oh. And almost a shot there for QC. Not the best choice though. They had a 3-on-2 fast break on that one. We got another timeout on the floor as it is a coach's challenge. On this. On this last out of bounds play. Head coach's challenge. We already have 2 challenges in our first quarter. It shows how much both of these teams really value their possessions. I mean, it makes a lot of sense in a close game like this. You know, being an athlete and from experience, every time our coach calls a challenge, it's because you want to think steps ahead. Challenges like this are very valuable, especially when it is a close game and then you're in the fourth and think it was good idea to use a challenge to get a conversion. So very crucial possessions here. 14 seconds remaining here in the first. The biggest lead of Quezon City was at 12. But Manila doing a good job of getting stops and converting, so they bring it back to within 6. Quezon City at 2-8 in Group B. And they want to get back on the win column. Talking about the QC Enforcers, of course, Coach Julius Manalo trying to help his team get back in the win column. His young squad, they like to play fast. Talking about QC, they've had some games which were close this tournament though. Some of them just slipped away, but to them, they put that in the books. Another chance for them to get back and get back better. There's one thing about this Quezon City team is they play with a lot of heart. Talking about the Quezon City Enforcers. You can see the bench right now, all of them motivated.
As reviewed from the replay center, the challenge made by Quezon City was successful. Last touch on Juanito Lebron.
So, successful challenge for head coach Julius Manalo. This was the play he was contesting. The bounce pass, and then the last touch. So, last touch by Manila. Ball will stay with Quezon City. Baseline inbound. Good challenge there. So we have back-to-back 2 successful challenges already. Good job. As Quezon City converts. Harmond Huy at the buzzer. Almost. And at the end of the first 10 minutes of action, it is 43 in favor of the enforcers of Quezon City as we wrap up quarter number 1.
Start the day with Guapo Essentials. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% guapo vibes. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo.
National qualifiers and the age category 10 under as also 12 under. So we have 10 under, we have 12 under on your screens. NBL Youth Pilipinas. So the teams so far joining this tournament. We have over 100 teams joining in the NBL Youth. We also have an 18 under category. NBL Youth, a lot to look forward to there. Very exciting set of games we bring you for our NBL Youth. And now we are back, and it is the second quarter of action here at the beautiful Subic Bay Gymnasium, as it is the continuation of our NBL President's Cup Season 2025. Manila and starting things off here in our Friday Hoops. My name is Nico Aaron, your anchorman for all games today. And so far, this has been a back and forth affair as Ralph Go has his second bucket of the contest, brings Quezon City back to within 11. Davidson loses it. Oh, but Quezon City turns it over. So far, for those of you just joining us, the pace has been dictated by QC. They've been wanting to push, and that's what they have been able to do. That's why they hold on to the lead. But Manila has been doing a good job of getting stops and converting. And speaking of conversion, Sonsona, his first 2 buckets of the contest. This is now Quezon City's biggest lead of the game so far. Harmond Huy, he had a 3 earlier. Trying to get another one. Way to sneak inside. Mark Yu, another point on the board. Ralph Go, mid-range J, the big man. Showing his stroke. Blaze 3. Now a 14-point lead by QC. They go back to their man-to-man defense, talking about Quezon City. Harms Huy, another 3, almost. He hit the one earlier. Santos gives it to Sonsona. A little short, but he gets it back. And now Quezon City quickly building the lead. It is now their biggest one of the game at 16 points. This fast break point brought them to within 16. More action when we return. So, the first encounter between these two teams, Manila and Quezon City, it was a major breakthrough by Manila. A big win for them in that one, 120 to 114. So, good job by the MLB there. Their bench points is what stands out to me. 99 bench points. Take a look at that. And that speaks a lot about this team. So, that was their first encounter. Manila and Quezon City. Manila with the upper hand. So, this game is a chance for Quezon City to get their revenge. Or will Manila have their number once again? So far, it has been Quezon City with the answer. That is why they have a 14-point advantage. As we have Digno, number 11, at the line for the bonus. For those of you just joining us, good afternoon, wherever you are watching from. My name is Nico Aaron, your anchorman for all games in our Friday triple header here in the NBL President's Cup. It is the continuation of our 2025 season. This is our first game of the 3 here in Subic. This is now Quezon City establishing their biggest advantage at 18. Courtesy of their Blaze 3s. And they have been doing a good job of getting stops. And we have a timeout on the floor. Another coach's challenge as they contest the foul of Cañete.
As reviewed from the replay center, the challenge made by Quezon City was successful. No foul on Angelo Cañete.
So, another successful coach's challenge for head coach Julius Manalo on this play. Last touch by... or no foul, rather. So, good challenge there by Quezon City. They win that one. Back-to-back coaches challenge were successful. Ball will stay with Manila. And it's been turnovers like that which have been costly for the MLB. They want to get back in this game. They're going to have to limit those turnovers. They did a better job in their first meeting, talking about Manila, limiting those turnovers. That's why they got the win. So, if they want to get back in this, they're going to have to play the same way that brought them the victory in their first meeting. And it starts with things like that, getting stops. Mark Yu gives it to LeBron, mid-range J off the backboard. Sonsona all the way, he's by himself. Another Blaze 3 for Quezon City, and that gives them their biggest lead of the game at 21 points. So the Enforcers able to create the cushion early on here in the first. Del Carmen, he's double teamed, swings it to Yu. Corner pocket. 2-for-1 chance for QC. They convert. Cañete is back on the board, and back-to-back blaze threes for Quezon City. 24 now. This is their biggest lead of the game so far. They want to push again. Sonsona back to Cañete. Back-to-back points for Angelo Cañete. 26 points now, the biggest lead for the Enforcers. Rob Chua. And wait for him to ice that one, stop the bleeding for Manila. The drive by Rob Chua. And the basket. So we have fresh legs coming in. 3-man substitution. As Rob Chua will go to the line for the bonus. He already has 7 points. Chance for Rob Chua to get his 8th. And he does. Converts on the bonus. Manila trying to fight back here. They know they have what it takes to beat this Quezon City team as they won their first meeting. But this is a new and improved QC team. They learned from that one. And they're coming out better as Digno hits a 3. Brings Quezon City back to 26. Harmond Hui, he's guarded. Oh, good defense. The help side. Take a look at this one. Digno hits that 3. Brings them back to within 26. Cañete all the way. Another blaze 3. 29-point lead now for the Enforcers. Daguro. Oh. And he will go to the line for 2. So Quezon City really taking advantage of the turnovers of Manila, as QC already has 11 points now off of Manila's turnovers. As Daguro will go to the line. The free throw shooting for Manila. They haven't been to the line much. They are at 50% so far in this game. Daguro hits both. Good news for MLB. They have the entire second half to work with if they want to get back. Digno. So Manila back to a man-to-man defense. Escamador. Good cross. Money for Exclamador. Lead is back to 29. Quezon City sticking with their man-to-man defense. Rob Chua is fouled. And he will go to the line for 2. So Chua, though, doing a great job finding his shots, really trying to get it inside the paint. Talking about Rob Chua. 13 foul. Points in the paint, Quezon City has 25, Manila has 21. And a while ago, we talked about hustle. Second chance points for Quezon City have been big. They currently have 14 second chance points as compared to Manila's. Manila able to get stops. Foul, and they're back in the line. So far, Manila doing a good job of getting to the line. This is what you would want if you're a team that's trying to get back in the game. Try to get fouls and score while the time is stopped. So at the line for 2, it is number 9. Daguro. He had a bucket earlier. Christian Daguro coming off the bench for Manila. He has been one of their main men off the bench. Talking about Christian Daguro. Digno step through. No good. This is now one of Quezon City's biggest lead. That's 26. Good defense as well. Chua, chance to convert. The interior defense for Quezon City has been giving Manila problems. Digno swings it. Exclamador, not that time. Good stop by Manila. Chance to run. Chua, oh, good defense by Cruz. Armand Huy trying to pull the trigger. He's guarded by Exclamador, but he'll pull off the glass on that one. He had a 3-point earlier. Trying to get that rhythm back. Digno. And he finally scores. Lead is back to 28 for QC. Armand Huy trying to trigger. He does. Almost, but that is picked up by his big man, as Davidson has another offensive rebound. Daguro swings it. Armand Huy's open. He'll try again. No good. The fans in attendance, they want him to score another one. You could just see them from the back. They wanted to swing as Davidson is blocked. And they are waiting as Daguro converts. Cools that one off and brings Manila to another point. Let's take a look at this. Good job by Daguro here using the glass. More action when we return. Back to live action here in the NBL Pilipinas President's Cup Season 2025. It is the continuation of round number 2 action, as this is our first game of our Friday triple header here in Subic. My name is Nico Aaron, bringing you all the action this afternoon, as it is Quezon City holding on to a 24-point advantage. But Pernito has something to say with that Blaze 3, brings it down to 21. So far, Quezon City has been able to dictate the pace of this game, really wanting to play at a fast pace. Rob Chua trying to bring Manila back. Man-to-man defense for the MLB. Digno with a Pinoy step. Lead is now at 74. Armand Huy almost. The crowd here is waiting to explode, wanting him to shoot that one. They swing it back to him. He'll try again. That time he does. And it looks like the people here are delighted to see that, as Armand Huy has his second 3-pointer already in this game. Let's take a look at that. They swing it back to him. Armand Huy from long range. Money. And the fans here delighted. That's already his second 3-pointer. He wants to help his team get back in this affair. They beat Quezon City in the first outing. They want to do it again, talking about Manila. But it has been Digno and Quezon City keeping the boat afloat as their lead is back to within 19. 76 big points already for the Enforcers. Arce, they swing it. Chua, corner pocket, no good. Ralph Go will push. Cañete, oh! He is fouled by Arce and he will go to the line. 4-2, good foul by the big, preventing the fast break. We have a blocking foul on Arce, that's his first. 13 foul though. As Angelo Cañete will go to the line for 2. His first trips at the free throw line. One of the starters for the Quezon City Enforcers. Angelo Cañete trying to go 2 for 2. Lead is back to 21 for QC. Arce to inbound. And a 5-second violation. The full court press really working for Quezon City. Wow, it's been very effective, this full court press. And like we talked about in the first quarter, if you're a team that likes to play full court, the pressure will really pay dividends if you do it properly. But they turn it over. Manila a chance to run. Oh, no good. Samson, 2-on-1 fast break. And another Blaze 3 for Quezon City. They've had a lot of Blaze 3s already here in this second quarter. Harmon Huy, he'll try the other side, almost. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in the second. Manila trying to trim this down at halftime. Cañete. Oh, good defense by Pernito. He blocks that. Way to not give up on the play. And for those of you just joining us, this is the second meeting between Manila and Quezon City. In their first meeting, Manila won that one, 120-114. So Manila beat Quezon City. But now, it is Quezon City with an answer. Armand Huy. He already has 2 threes. Ralph Go. He'll attack. Good feed. The big man. Both big men, rather, putting in the work and connecting. Good to see the bigs connect. And if we got a replay of that one earlier, you saw that Ralph Go bringing the ball down and feeding his big. It just talks about how much this game has evolved as you have an alley-oop. Cañete and Reposado connection on the Blaze 3, and now 86 big points for Quezon City. Armand Huy has 2 threes. Trying to swing it inside, and he is fouled. He will go to the line for 2. And yeah, as I was saying, the evolution of basketball nowadays, the big men bringing the ball down. Armand Huy is fouled hard by Cañete. Trying to feed his big men inside, but it looks like he will shoot 2 as our referees are reviewing this one. So yeah, the big men of Quezon City also showing us how much this game has evolved. Bringing down the ball as well. That's how basketball has become a well-rounded sport. You know, the evolution of our game. What was once a game played from outside to in is now played from inside to out. As Harms Huy, his first trip at the free throw line, he will shoot for 3 shots. The playing coach for Manila, MLB. He converts on the first. Harmon Hui, one of the leaders for Manila, already has 7 points as he wants to help his team get back in this ball game against Quezon City. 1 for 3 on this trip, but he has 2 3-pointers already. Talking about Harmon Hui. Still 40-point mark here in the second quarter, 42nd rather, as Quezon City will go into halftime with a commanding lead. What an answer for them. Seconds in the second quarter, but you want to try to convert as much points as you can while Quezon City is in the penalty, as Rob Chua will shoot free throws. Rob Chua, number 26, one of the hard-working players for Manila. You know, covering this guy, he plays very scrappy. He loves to do the dirty work. Really hard working on every play. Regardless of the score, he will fight for every possession. Manila able to get the stop. They want to have the final say here in quarter number 2. Good feed inside, just a little short. But Rob Chua gets back his miss. Talking about hustle, that's an example of why I say that. Fighting for his own rebound. And at the buzzer, exclamador with the exclamation point here in quarter number 2. That midi as Quezon City will cruise into halftime with a 27-point advantage. Halftime stats and more when we return.
Start the day with Guapo Essentials. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% guapo vibes. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo.
For that basket. And then this time, this is a three-point play for Dan Natividad. After that foul, then Calzada inside, fast break opportunity for a free three. It was a back and forth affair. Santa Rosa was always there, just couldn't get over the hump. But then this time, look at that. Agustin baseline. The gig playing shorthanded here, the 7-point lead at the half, and then the third quarter. Mayo, top bucket there. He came up with huge plays in this one, finishing with 9 rebounds. And then the fast break opportunity there for Santa Rosa Heredanos, and then the up and under play by David Completo. But then Hunsai tied us up again at that point. 64-59 after the end of 3 quarters. And in the 4th quarter, it was a back and forth affair between these two teams. Completo completed this fast break but couldn't hit his free throws. Then Hunsai with the tie with that big 3. With a roar there, then Agustin gets fouled on this one. Hunsai out of the game. And the free throws coming here. And then Aguilar shoots at 3 in the corner to tie us once again. And then it was overtime. Because Mayo makes this one again. We had multiple ties, multiple leads, but then it was tied after the end of 4 quarters. And in overtime, reminiscent of their first outing, LJ Mayo troll in overtime. That was a blaze 3 by Azares. And then Mayo getting this basketball, another blaze 3, hanging in the air, finishing that basket. And then he pulled this out from, just puts it up there, kisses it off the glass. And Taguig wins this by
We're back at halftime. Score is 61 to 88, a 27-point advantage for the Quezon City Enforcers. They really established their dominance in that first half. As we take a look at our stats, 52% field goal percentage for QC. That's a big one. And this is what stands out to me. The points in the paint for Quezon City. 18-point advantage in the paint compared to Manila. So that is a lot for them. And as well as the turnovers. Points from turnovers. So Manila, they just have to limit their turnovers, while Quezon City has to just continue to take advantage and continue their pressure defense against Manila. But so far, both teams already have people in double digits as we take a look at our leading scorers. Chua for Manila and Digno for Quezon City and the like. So a lot of players getting involved in this one. It is a high-scoring affair here at halftime. So Quezon City and Manila really both vying to win in this game because they are both tied at 2-8. So this game is very pivotal for both of them, really. And if you are Manila, they did beat Quezon City in their first meeting. But now Quezon City learned from that and they have made the adjustments, which is why they are up by double digits as we are about to open up quarter number 3 here in the second half of action in our President's Cup NBL Pilipinas. This is our first game of our Friday triple header here at Subic Gymnasium. My name is Nico Aaron, bringing you all the action this afternoon. And what a game it has been so far. A very high-scoring affair from both teams, actually. This is our third quarter of action, so good afternoon to everyone tuning in on Alio Channel 23 and on the NBL Pilipinas Facebook and YouTube platforms, as well on pusup.com. This is our first game of our Friday triple header, and Manila looking to beat Quezon City again, but Quezon City wanting to get their revenge. The first time these two teams met, Manila had the upper hand, 120 to 114. So now Quezon City trying to even things up with Manila in their season series, as I like to call it. So far, they've been doing a good job. Already at 90 points, talking about QC. 7 on the clock for Manila, baseline inbound. Del Carmen uses the glass. And that is good. He opens the scoring up for Manila here in the second half. Good start so far for Manila, able to get a point and force a turnover. Can they capitalize and make a run here? 27 points is a lot, but the good news for Manila is they have a lot of time to trim down the lead. As the big man, Arce, goes to work immediately. There is a difference, though, in the starters for Manila right now. Harmon Hui not starting for Manila. This is new, trying to mix things up. Harmon Hui, one of the key players, had 2 threes earlier. Opted not to start here in the second half, changing things up. Arce trying to go 2 for 2, one of the bigs for the MLB. And goes 2 for 2 on the trip. Good start for Manila here in the third. 5-0 run. Oh, they forced QC to another turnover. You know, if you're trying to trim down a lead like this, what's big is if you could just get runs little by little. 10-0 runs and then 20-0 runs. That's where it starts. Manila trying to do just that. And Rob Chua says, allow me to reintroduce myself. Helping Manila get back in this one. They've been getting stops so far. This is their third stop of the third quarter. Talking about Manila. Chua, open lane. Back-to-back points for Rob. And that is why Coach Julius Manalo calls a timeout. Manila is on a run to start the third. Courtesy of this man, Rob Chua. Back-to-back points for him. Trimming the lead to 21. More action when we return. The WNBL Rising Stars 18 under and 25 under launching in February. So that is a lot to look forward to. Your Women's National Basketball League this month is set to launch. That is interesting and exciting stuff. Women's hoops is rising here in the Philippines as we have another foul on the floor. This time, it will be on Juanito Lebron, number 12. First team foul for QC. They still hold on to a 21-point advantage. Their biggest lead in this game was 29. Manila having that spurt of a run, trying to get back in this. Both teams trying to increase in the team standings. We have a blocking foul on Juanito Lebron. Second team foul for him. As Santos will go to the line. This is his first trip this game at the free throw line. PJ Santos gets that one to go. The Harmon Hui, the playing coach for the Manila MLB. 2 threes already for him. Set to check back in this ball game later on. It's Manila trying to fight back here. Mark Yu with the rock. Oh, diesel step. Good move. Slowly but surely, Manila is fighting back in this one. There's one thing we know about Manila. They never give up on any game. Despite the score, they will keep on playing. Talking about the MLB. Cruz has it. Oh, a little miscue. With Digno, number 11. He wants to attack you. Mid-range J, a bit short. Manila able to string some stops here. They just need to continue to convert. Oh, giving it to the wrong man. Cañete says goodbye. Another Blaze 3 for Quezon City. They've had a lot so far in this game. Lead is back to 24. And the enforcers implying their full court man-to-man. And you know what's interesting with Quezon City is they always try to catch Manila off guard. They didn't start this game with a full court man-to-man. It was a half-court man-to-man, and then now they do it in spurts just like this. Back to a man-to-man press. Really trying to change the rhythm of Manila. 3-on-1 fast break. Sonsona finishes it off. And now Harmon Hui doesn't like what he sees. He calls timeout. Manila MLB wants to talk things over after this Blaze 3 by Quezon City. Lead is back to 27 here in the third quarter. The NBL Youth National Finals coming to you this month. It is the NBL Youth that is set this February. The National Finals is what we are looking forward to, as the young ones also want to showcase their potential here in the NBL. For now, it is our first game of our Friday triple header. Manila trying to fight back in this one. Quezon City holds on to a commanding 27-point lead. Once again, to everyone just joining us, good afternoon, wherever you are watching from, on Alio Channel 23, on our live stream platforms, in the NBL Pilipinas President's Cup. My name is Nico Aaron, and we bring you a Friday affair of basketball. Still here inside the Subic Bay Gymnasium. A lot of hoops in store for you. We also have the home team playing later. The Zambales Constructicons. That will be our main game later today. And so far, these two teams, Manila and Quezon City, trying to get back in the win column, and so far it has been Quezon City doing a good job of dictating the pace of this game. Back to a full court man-to-man. That is the result of a full court press. Cañete, too strong. Oh, the bench of QC is up there. Digno, he had a 3 earlier. Swings it. Cañete will try a 3. Rattles it in. Lead is back to 22. One of their biggest for QC. Manila started this first quarter with an 8-0 run. And that is why Quezon City called a timeout. And after that timeout from QC, they looked back to tip-top shape. And we have an offensive foul from Gatchalian coming in. Quezon City, they are now at the 100-point mark. This is scoring outputs of the season so far. Del Carmen gets himself back on the board with that Blaze 3. Sonsona free throw line, in and out. Manila able to win. Very physical defense, City. Clogging that paint. Manila has to shoot. They do. Good conversion by Daguro. And here we are, able to string some stops. And at halftime, this is what we talked about. You know, Manila, they also have the capability to score, but it's just about limiting their turnovers and getting stops. And once they do get stops, they have to be able to convert. They cannot put themselves in a back and forth affair with Quezon City. Playing coach Harmon Hui had 2 threes in that first half, looking to help Manila get back in this one. We have a timeout on the floor, another coach's challenge.
As reviewed from the replay center, the challenge made by Quezon City was unsuccessful. Last touch on Bill Digno, hit on the knee.
Wow, an unsuccessful head coach's challenge by Quezon City. Let's take a look what Coach Julius Manalo was contesting here. It was an unsuccessful challenge for him. Last touch was the call. And ball will go to Manila. Unsuccessful coach's challenge there. Can Manila convert? Del Carmen. No good on the three. Wow. And ball will go back to QC as we have a timeout on the floor. We need a breather on this one. Tensions are high. Another review on this last out-of-bounds play by our referees. We have a head coach's challenge from Manila this time.
As reviewed from the replay center, the challenge by Manila was unsuccessful. Last touch, Christian Taguro.
So this time, unsuccessful challenge for Manila on this play. And they called it out of bounds. Last touch by Manila off of this bounce from the behind by Quezon City. Ball goes back to QC. Another unsuccessful coach's challenge. Referees not giving in on that one. And I know the gap in this game is at 27. But if you are actually here at the venue and you could look at both of these teams' benches, the emotions are high between both of these squads. It's really competitive still. Head coach Julius Manalo not letting go of the rope. He knows it's still early in the contest. And that's why both players are called to the respective benches. Coach Julius Manalo a bit frustrated here. Good job by him, really valuing every play. Despite having the lead, they are not letting go of the rope. Talking about the enforcers of QC. This is what they want to look at. The screen by Ralph Go. And oh! It is that elbow to the face, or that forearm rather, by Gatchalian. That is what Quezon City is contesting. Are the referees gonna call that? That is what Coach Julius Manalo wants to contest.
As reviewed from the replay center, it was a flagrant foul on Gatchalian. 2 free throws. Joshua Bringas.
So flagrant foul is called. That is the reason why that forearm by Gatchalian to the face. And Bringas is rewarded with 2 free throws plus ball possession for Quezon City. Oh, a bit short on that one, but they will still have ball possession because of that flagrant foul. Bringas just unable to convert on those 2 shots, but good news for him and QC. They still have ball possession. Shot clock is at 14. Sideline inbound. The physicality in this game is at its highest, I would say, in this quarter. Despite it being a 27-point game, both teams still playing with that physicality. And, you know, that's what you want to see. Both teams playing very physical each and every possession. I mean, it's still early in this third quarter. Cañete Midri, no good. Manila able to string some stops. Del Carmen almost loses it. Gatchalian. They're deciding, oh, he wants a J. Almost. Digno. Free throw line J. Off the rim. You know, Manila's doing a great job of getting stops. They just need to convert. They cannot keep on exchanging buckets with QC. Dizon wide left. Armand Hui still yet to check back in this game. He did not start in the third quarter. He has yet to set action here in quarter number 3. You got fresher legs for Manila. Cañete. Money. Angelo Cañete, another 3-pointer for him. That's his first. Lead is back to 30. Now this is the biggest lead for Quezon City. They gotta stop. QC able to establish their biggest lead already in this game. Digno, mid-range J, back-to-back points for the Enforcers. Plays 3. As Juanito Lebron is set to check in for Manila. Gatchalian trying to work inside, no good. Good stop by Daguro. He's hit on the face. Del Carmen swings it. Dizon, wing 3. Almost. Trying to find his rhythm. We have Rob Chua, Juanito Lebron, and Mark Yu all checking in for Manila. They had some good minutes of rest. Foul on the floor again. Rob Chua this time is called for the foul. And now it is Quezon City with 4 fouls. Manila in the penalty, so QC from this point forward, every foul they receive will be a bonus. And that's good news for them. Chance to continue to build on this lead with time stopped. So Cañete hits the first. Angelo Cañete now with double-digit outing. 1 for 2 at the line. 34 points. This is now the biggest lead for QC. Lebron in traffic. And he's back. The playing coach, Harms Hui, checking in first time in the third quarter. He did not start here in quarter number 3. Now he's back in the ball game. He had 2 threes earlier in the first half. Looking to help his team get back in this one. As Butalid gets his first points of this game. The lead is now at 36, the biggest for Quezon City. They have a stop, chance for a 2 for 1. Butalid again, back-to-back points. Blaze 3 this time 5 points already. Mark Yu. He will go to the line for 2. Referees breaking things up there. Mark Yu had some words to say to Bringas. Him and Bringas going at it. It's been very physical between him and Bringas. Mark Yu at the line. He has 8 points already in this game. Chance for him to go to double digits. You know, one of the key players Mark Yu has been for Manila. He had a big game in their win against Quezon City the first time they met. This game though, Quezon City just making the adjustments and starting stronger from the opening tip. Swing action. Bringas to Butalid. Gives it to number 2 and Bringas. His first 3-pointer of the game. Mark Yu, quick answer. We had a 3-pointer from QC and a Blaze 3 from Manila. Back and forth we go. Talks about the style these two teams like to play at. Chance for 2 for 1 for Manila. Mark Yu. 3-man weave. Good passing by Manila as Paraiso caps off that one. Lead is still at 36. This is the biggest for Quezon City. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in the third. Mark Yu finds the big and Paraiso all by himself for that Blaze 3, which forces Coach Julius Manalo and the enforcers of Quezon City to call a timeout. Take a look at that one. Mark Yu finds the big and Paraiso is all by himself. 1 minute and 45 remaining here in the third. Back to live action here in NBL Pilipinas President's Cup. It is the continuation of our 2025 season as we bring you a triple header this Friday. Still here inside the Subic Bay Gymnasium. And we have another, looks like this will be a coach's challenge on the floor. This time from Manila MLB.
As reviewed from the replay center, the challenge made by Manila LMB was unsuccessful. Last touch, Rob Chua.
Unsuccessful head coach's challenge from Manila. This was the play they were contesting. So Rob Chua trying to go for the steal. And last touch, it stays with Quezon City. 16 to work with. They still hold on to a 118 points. Talking about Quezon City, they have a huge lead. As Butalid, 7 points for him already in this quarter. First time checking in the ball game. And an offensive foul. Quezon City, both teams actually already in the penalty. Second on Paraiso as the enforcers, every time that Manila was getting stops and converting, Quezon City made sure they would answer. Exclamador, cash money. Three-pointer. 123 big points for Quezon City. This is now their biggest lead at 38. They have just dictated how this game will be played from start to finish. And they actually entering this game came in a lot more hungry, because in that first game they met against Manila, Manila beat them 120-116. So this game, Quezon City wanted to answer and make a statement, and so far they are doing just that. Now a 40-point advantage. Harmon Huy asking for it in the corner, the wing rather. And Manila just fighting to get back in this one. 40-point lead by Quezon City. Juanito Lebron back at the line for the first time in the second half. He has 2 points. He's been guarded in the paint so far by Quezon City. Trying to get his third point of the game, he does. As we are about to wind down quarter number 3 of our first game. Looks like Quezon City wants the final shot. Bring us with the rock. Swing, swing. Exclamador, other side, not that time. Almost an offensive rebound. Butalid. Just in the nick of time. And Quezon City at 127 points at the end of 30 minutes. What a quarter for them. It has been about hustle and heart for Quezon City. 127-86. Quarter number 4 when we return.
Start the day with Guapo Essentials. Glutimax Men. Lakas makagwapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutimax Men Face and Body Bar. Glutimax Men. Lakas makagwapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% guapo vibes. Glutimax Men. Lakas makagwapo.
back to live action here in the NBL Pilipinas President's Cup Season 2025. It is Manila MLB and Quezon City going at it for our first game of our Friday triple header. Still here inside Subic Bay Gymnasium. My name is Nico Aaron, your anchorman for all of the games this afternoon. As Harmond Huy will try to get his third three of the game to help his team get back in this. So far, it has been all Quezon City. Another blaze three to open up here in quarter number 4. The biggest lead right now for Quezon City at 34 points. Harmond Huy, he's guarded by Bringas. Swing, swing. He'll try again. Almost. As ball will go back to QC. And for those of you just joining us, this is the second meeting between both of these teams. The first time these two teams met, it was Manila with the upper hand. They won that one 120 to 116 against Quezon City. So this game, Quezon City wants to get their revenge. And so far, they have been doing that. From the opening tip, starting this game. Exclamador gets that ball. He will swing it. Butalid checked in the third quarter. He fighting for every possession. No good. Ball will go back to Manila MLB. Both teams have very identical standings. 2 and 8 active groups. So both teams wanting to really get back in the win column. As of now, it looks like Quezon City is in route to do that, as Harmond Huy, he had 2 threes earlier, trying to get his rhythm back here. The crowd went crazy when he hit those 2 in the first half, wanting to get his rhythm back. And for Manila, they also still have another chance to do so in this tournament. Harmond Huy, he'll try again, almost. And Quezon City now putting in their bench as Butalid breaks free for a layup for that blaze 3, and he is also in double digits for Quezon City. This is now the biggest lead at 47 rather, for Quezon City. Mike Del Carmen scoring for Manila. That is a conversion. And, you know, Manila, I gotta give credit to them. They've been fighting, but Quezon City just able to make those necessary adjustments. Bringas, 7 to work with for QC. Butalid, and he will go to the line for 2. This is a brand new set for head coach Julius Manalo, really trusting his bench now that they have a 45-point advantage. This is now Quezon City's biggest lead of the contest. Butalid unable to convert, but that's rebounded by his teammate. As Samson is cash money from long range, his first 3-pointer of the game. Rob Chua still in the game for Manila. Mid-range J, that's book it for Rob. Manila now at the 90-point mark. But if you're Manila, you have to get stops. You cannot keep on exchanging buckets. Del Carmen swings it out to Harmond Huy. All day to shoot. Almost. The fans in attendance came to see him play as well. Really happy for him when he had those 2 threes earlier. Trying to get his first one here in the second half. Good stop. Del Carmen on the run. And in and out. But Rob Chua converts on that and one bucket. He will go back to the free throw line. And as he is at the free throw line and shooting free throws, let's give a huge shout out to our NBL president, Miss Rose Montreal. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your continued support. She is currently monitoring the games remotely, making sure every aspect of the operations is okay. So thank you very much. Once again, Miss Rose Montreal, president of our NBL Pilipinas. This is our first game of our Friday triple header. Got a lot of basketball for you here in Subic, the Freeport zone. And for those of you also looking for good quality basketball shoes, Subic is the place to go. A lot of good deals here as well for our basketball aficionados. It's really developing here in Subic. Quezon City though runs out of time. Good stop by Manila. Can they convert and have another run in them? Harmond Huy with the up fake. Rebounded by Del Carmen. He will go to the line for 2. Team foul number 2. Mike Del Carmen back at the free throw line. Manila MLB, this team has showcased potential as well. It's just been those adjustments that their opponents have been able to make late in game, which allows them to break away. Good stop though by the MLB. Del Carmen, no good. Swings it out to Harmond Huy with the up fake. Gets Butalid in the air. Oh, almost. Rob Chua, he will attack and one. Man, is he a hard-working player. Rob Chua back at the free throw line. Let's take a look at this. Baseline attack, and Rob Chua will shoot the bonus. He converts, and he is already at the 20-point mark. Talking about the Rob Chua. Is that enough, though, to get Manila back in this, or will Quezon City just continue to pull away? Butalid gets himself on the board once again. 41-point advantage for QC. Harmond. Ball will go back to the enforcers. Persado back in. Butalid, he'll take a breather. Samson also well-deserved break. And as it looks like, Quezon City is slowly but surely cruising themselves to win number 3. They are looking to get back in the win column if this score stays as is. Starters no longer on the floor for QC. Javier, short. Rob Chua still on the run. Attacks the defense. Oh, gets that one in. Rob Chua trying to keep Manila afloat. Oh, a hook shot from the big man. number 16, Rainier Kinga of Quezon City, for his first 2 points of the game. And that was a classic shot, a hook. You don't see a lot of those nowadays, talking about how basketball has evolved. You don't see many more hook shots in this game, but it's good to see that. The drop step there, the traditional big man move. Bringas wants to slow things down. They hold on to a 41-point advantage. Oh, good block. Rob Chua, he'll push. Trying to get it to Harmon. The Harmon has it. Launches. Rebounded by Del Carmen. Short. Manila is able to get stops. They just need to convert. And Rainier Kinga all by himself. Back-to-back points for him. Rob Chua scoring once again. A Blaze 3. Is it too late a hero though for Rob Chua? Mark Yu back in the game. Mike Del Carmen will take a breather. Is that the last time we'll see him in this game? Juanito Lebron also checking back in. 4 minutes, still a lot of time in basketball terms. But with the cushion that Quezon City has built, you gotta question, is it already enough to seal a victory for them? Oh, caught stepping on the line. Manila trying to make it a respectable outing. Harmon Huy, another attempt. He had 2 3-pointers earlier. Mark Yu taking matters into his own hands. Blaze 3 for him. A Blaze 3 for Manila. Manila's actually had a lot of Blaze 3s in this fourth quarter compared to Quezon City. Swing, swing. Oh! Rainier Kinga. You know, watching this guy play right now, he reminds me of those traditional big men, how they move. It's, you know, I mentioned it earlier, you don't see a lot of those movements nowadays. You know, the drop step, and then these kinds of hook shots. Throwing it back. Rainier Kinga, the big man, moving like how they did back in the day. That's how big men's used to play. Good to see still the traditions of the game are here. Rainier Kinga, the big man with the footwork, as Javier unable to convert on the 3. And as it stands, it looks like Quezon City is back in the win column. This is how you bounce back. Good job by the enforcers. 3 minutes remaining in quarter number 4. Ball will go back to Manila. And for those of you just joining us, Harmon Huy with his third 3-pointer of the game, and the crowd gets on its feet. That's his first one of the second half. Harms Huy back in rhythm. The crowd screaming they want another one from half court this time. Oh, almost. Mark Yu gets the steal, and he has an and one. Good run here by Manila so far, just time not on their side. Let's take a look at this. Harms Huy, his first 3-pointer of the second half. Then Mark Yu, and 1 bucket. Good run for Manila, just maybe a little too late as time is not on their side against Quezon City. Two-minute mark here in Chapter 4. Oh, Mark, you tried to kick it out to Harmon, but Quezon City read that one. Ooh, off the mark is Javier. Still trying to get his rhythm. And ball will stay with Manila. They have a baseline inbound. Rob Chua looks like he's going to play this one out. Those of you just joining us, as we're going to review the last out-of-bounds play. Those of you just joining us, hang in. We still have 2 more games for you in our Friday Hoops. Up next, it will be the Pangasinan Asinderos. They also want to get back in the win column as they take the top team of the tournament right now, the Taguig City Generals. That is right up next after this game, 5 p.m. So hang on to your seats, and then after that one, it will be our main game, the home team, the Zambales Constructicons, looking to defend home court against Santa Rosa here inside the Subic gym. So a lot of action still here in the NBL Pilipinas President's Cup. Rob Chua really fighting for every possession. We have a jump ball on the floor as Quezon City will pick up dub number 3. They are back in the win column. Talking about the enforcers. And Manila will live to fight another day. So it is now even 1-1 between Quezon City and Manila. Manila winning in round number 1, and this time Quezon City winning in round number 2. As Andre Badong gets another point for himself. Quezon City will just wind this clock down. Good news for head coach Julius Manalo and the rest of the enforcers. As Kringa, okay. The big man from long range. Lead is back to 38. Harmon Hui wants to answer though. Not that time. He has 3 threes, talking about Harmon. Bodies on the floor, fighting till the last possession. And this mini rivalry between Manila and Quezon City will stand as 1-1. Manila wins their first round meeting. And this one, Quezon City will pull away. They even things up with Manila in their season series. About to wind down. Game clock and shot clock are the same. Quezon City just wants to wind this down, but Rob Chua and Manila still fighting for possession here, and I don't blame them. You know, it's about developing good habits. One of the things you want as a coach to see from your players, despite the score, it's about the effort also. So still want to see these players have good habits until the final buzzer. That's why we got a jump ball. Rob Chua and Javier, who will win this one. It will be MLB ball. They want to have the last say here, but Quezon City will pull off with win number 3. Manila will try to get a win another game. Winding down the clock, and Quezon City is back in the win column. Coming off of that tough defeat, head coach Julius Manalo and the enforcers bounce back in commanding fashion over the Manila MLB. 151-113 is our score. The Quezon City enforcers get another dub in this tournament. starting strong from the opening tip. As we have our best player of the game, Bill Shan Digno, 23 big points, 8 of 17 field goals, 3 assists and 2 steals for him, leading the charge for the Enforcers as they pick up dub number 3, a bounce back win for Quezon City. Score on your screens, a 38-point victory. And what a way for them to get their revenge on Manila after suffering that defeat from Manila in round 1. Here in round number 2, Quezon City has the answer as we take a look at our post-game highlights brought to you by Smart Powered Up Plays. Let's take a look from the opening tip in our first quarter. Manila, in fairness to them, starting strong. Harmond Huy opening things up with that long-range three-pointer. Good start for him, but Quezon City just answering back when needed. This was actually very close. You know, the first 5 minutes of this game were back and forth. Manila doing a good job to answer, which is why it was only a 9-point game. Then quarter number 2, this is where Quezon City started to create the gap from Manila. Rob Chua, his hustle and heart for Manila. Despite the runs they had, Quezon City just fighting back and making adjustments. That's where they had that 27-point advantage. And then at halftime, it was Manila starting well. They had that double-digit run, but Quezon City just sealing the deal and not taking their foot off the gas pedal as they further built on their lead. 127 points already in the third. And then in quarter number 4, this is where it was their bench really just helping them pull away in this one. They knew they had this one in the bag. Manila, though, I have to give credit to the MLB, not going down without a fight. Talking about Manila, they will live to fight another day. And those were our smart powered up plays. So to everyone watching, hang on to your seats because we have more action here in our Friday triple header here in NBL President's Cup.
Start the day with Guapo Essentials. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% guapo vibes. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo.